those who know you that.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertold, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henry the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, a superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz Rantz.
Welcome back. I see it's still pretty loud on the song, so I'm gonna let it play. We're good. All right, guys. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. It is a new year. New year, same me, not new me. I'll tell you about my weekend. I'll tell you about what I'm doing all the days this year so far. We're at the second day of this year, and I can tell you I'm 2 shares in. That's it. So for those of you guys splashing the pot, I saw you guys coming all the way down with the stock. It's okay. It's at $16.81 at the low today, $16.93. Just remember the 52-week high for GameStop is $27 a share, meaning I'm realistic with my movement. I think the stock will be over $20 by March. I think after it gets announced that the S&P 500 is eligible at that point, and only because they are profitable. I want to make this very clear, okay? I know people are like, what are you talking about? GameStop is going to show a profit for their trailing 12. They're going to show an annualized profit as well. So meaning their full fiscal year and their calendar year will be profitable. Meaning the short thesis is out the window, right? Or is it just because of a trend, as they might call it? Well, it's just because this year they made so many cuts, they cut their way to profitability. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as we cut our way to profitability. You either are profitable or you're not. You either have the margins or you don't. And GameStop is infinitely more profitable than they were the previous year. Because if you take it back, guys, just quote me on this. Take me all the way back. I have over 1,800 something videos on YouTube alone. Go ahead and look at the other videos. And I said to you 2 years ago, by the way, we're almost at our 3-year anniversary on GameStop taking away the buy button for GameStop, with what they did. We're almost at that 3-year anniversary. And I said to you last year, and I said to you the year before, I said, hey, when GameStop annualizes on an inflationary number, remember these words, they will be profitable. And everybody looked at me like I'm crazy. This fucking janitor doesn't know what he's talking about. And I was like, really? Really? Because you have to know that inflation is one thing. Supply chain issues are another thing. But in addition to that, the cycle of consoles, it's all happening at once. So your toughest years, your hardest years that you're invested into a company and you're not realizing what's happening around you, the macro environment around you, then yeah, you can just sit there and say digital's everything. Physical's nothing. Physical media, nobody wants it. Walmart's getting rid of it. Best Buy's getting rid of it. Well, guess what? Guess who's not getting rid of it? Us. Hey, but go ask yourself, does Walmart sell albums right now? Is it full circle? I can't find a CD, but I can find a damn album. I can't find a DVD, but I can find an album. What's next? What's next? Because there is a spot in America for legacy business, period. The fact that gaming is infinite and you have to transition with it. Well, what else? Who else has to transition with it? That's what financial things do. Like, I'll just give you this example. The markets themselves. I don't have to have a piece of paper. I'm in my desk right now. Here we go. I've got physical shares with computer share, right? That's what they tell me. I got physical shares, and I had to have a piece of paper to tell me it. But do I? Or can I just go look online and see some digital numbers there? Be like, boom. How about when you check your bank account? Are you counting cash or are you just looking at a number? That's the advances of technology. Well, guess what? Gaming's just the same way. Gaming used to be physical. Yes, I get that part. And there's always going to be a need for physical because when I buy something, I want to touch it. I want it tangible. I want to hold it. I want to go to the store and buy it there too. Even if you only sold me digital, I still don't want to do it at home. I still want to go to the store every now and then because I want to buy and try, fill and read. I want to do it all. But I'm just going to do mail order brides when it comes to video games. That's what they think I'm going to do. Let me show you how that doesn't work out here. I live in a different world. And the world I live in, GameStop is going to be infinitely profitable this year. 2024, the year of Kobe Bryant, 2024 is your year. I'm telling you. I don't know what else they can come out with. I don't know what other articles, what other attack modes, but let's see what we've got, what we already went through. 3 years, guys, okay? Check this out. They halted GameStop and 9 other securities, all private equity securities. Don't worry about it. You guys can look at that on Connect the Dots. Part 54 came out last night, late night. I know you guys were asleep. You guys weren't awake. Connect the Dots Part 54. I released it last night. Yes. In addition to 53 in the morning. On New Year's Day, while you guys are sitting there watching the Rose Parade and watching football, I'm over here studying. And then I'm watching Ballers, by the way. I don't know if you guys watch this show. Is it not Ballers? Billions. The show is called Billions. It's on Prime. My wife has a membership, not me. I don't deal with Amazon. But I was watching Billions. I'm just like, man, this is good. Hey, by the way, these candies I'm eating, these are like gummy bear Christmas trees with tahini in them. If you guys see me smacking in between the show, it's because I can't get enough. I'm just like, oh. New Year's resolution. Do what the hell I want. Oh, so good. Know what? Hey, if I'm moaning into the microphone, I'm 2 days into the year, and I'm smacking. I'm smacking fools. So let me remind you what happened. Think about what you've gone through, okay? Took away the buy button. Is my phone going on? What does this guy want? Hold on. I got to answer this. Hey, Willie, what's up? Of course I am. Oh, no. No, I appreciate you, Pops. You take care. All right, love you. Bye. That was the Willie Bobo. I don't know. He's going to Home Depot. He wants to tell me all about it. I just don't have time. Guys, I'm a real man. I live life in front of you. So check this out. Take away the buy button. Freeze everything. They put Keith Gill on the hill. They ask him all these questions. He says, I like the stock. Just hang in there and keep buying, right? That's basically what people are doing. Now, when that happened, this movement that was Wall Street Bets, this movement that is Superstock, this movement that is you, they tried everything, guys. They brought out the guns. You guys want to know who they brought out? Trade Trades, Matthew Kors, Jackson Hunter. They pulled at your heartstrings. And when they couldn't get you with the soldier that was a failure soldier with, no eye, no heart, whatever the hell they were, and they stole all your millions of dollars, they put all the people in front of you. So who'd they do? The Wolf of Wall Street. Jordan Belfort did an interview. Matthew Kors. You had, was it Matthew Kors? It was Matthew Kors, right? Not Trade Trades? I can't remember right now. Then you had Trey do an interview with Adam Aaron. It might have been with Trade Trades as well. That might have been Trade Trades. Yeah, Jordan Belfort. Yeah, it was. I can't remember, but I think it was. Then Adam Aaron comes over and does an interview. And Adam Aaron's right there in front of you. Hi, guys. I like naked things. I like short things. I don't know. I like popcorn. I don't know what he was doing, but he went out there and told you he's going to partner up with GameStop. He told you everything the company was doing, how they're so profitable. Quiet Place Part 2, Fast and the Furious 55, and everything else was going to be amazing. Bad Boys 25. Everything was going to come and make this company profitable, okay? The the only strange thing is him. Because when you find out about AMC, and you find out about the pump and dump that it was, and that time for people to get past that, it's almost impossible because you can't get one foot in front of the other. You have the Ape Father, you have Lou versus Wall Street, you had everybody pushing out misinformation. It's amazing. And they got a little guy right there, like 100 subs, right? The little guy, 100 subs just because I scream and I was doing impressions. I was doing anything just to get people to come to the show. So I spent a whole 7 hours doing impressions on a live stream. And I just kept doing that over and over until somebody actually saw what the hell we were talking about. Is the information real? Absolutely. Do we know what we're talking about? You tell me. Because, we're batting 1,000. So then when we go there, you got to fight everybody tells you you're a shill, Marantz. You're a hedgy plant. And I'm like, are you guys serious right now? Like, I'm grinding just like you. I'm buying shares just like you. I'm struggling in life just like you. So let's see what else we got past here being GameStop investors. We got past the AMC pump and dump. Past everybody say, we are in this together. We're the same. We move the same. We are the same. They're the same company, guys. You support one, you support the other. Retail investors unite. Hurrah, lock arms. So you went through all of that in 2021. While that was going on, Adam Aaron was conspiring. And I'm not going to... Hey, guys, let me tell you something. I'm not afraid of lawyers. Come see me, because guess what you can take from me? Nothing. You can't take anything. What do I have? I'll lose everything. I don't care. I'll start all over again. Ask me. My wife's ride or die. You think I care? I'll be in a cardboard box. You hear me, Adam Aaron? You conspired with JP Morgan on a thing called Project Popcorn in 2021. And you guys set into motion the biggest theft on the markets next to Mullen Automotive that I've seen in the last 3 years. You guys invented an equity called APE. And when they wouldn't give you the votes for raises and when they wouldn't give you all that cash that was on the books, well, one, everybody sold. We're talking everybody sold, except for the damn lemmings that were praising Adam Aaron's nuts. And excuse me for the lack of a better phrase there, but when I see Cat Stryker putting breast in front of you, when I see Tara Bull doing the same damn thing, when I see Froggy Stocks in front, and any other guy who wants to call themselves a frog, I don't even know who they were, and I don't care about all these people that have no faces. But they put themselves in Twitter Spaces calls, and they told everybody, no, you're wrong, you don't understand. Movies are forever. I was just like, man, you guys are wrong. Did you guys go look at the balance sheet? And while that's all happening, everything you guys gotten past, Adam Aaron was setting it up to take the money from the people. And to do it, he started using phrases like choke on that, eat crow. The naysayers don't know what they're talking. The short sellers, they're out again. Hello, Adam. The short sellers own AMC. They actually own the debt. That is Silver Lake. That is Mudrick. That is Apollo. So that is Entura. I'm trying to figure it out. But I digress. Well, that's all going out. You had some people get deployed onto you. In August of 2022 and 2021, this is after the blow up, right? This is after a stock takes up and comes back down. You have the grifters roll in. So AMC Bigums. You had Boss Blunts. You had Tony De Niro come out with the channel the same day I did. Look at our channels. I think we're a day apart. And you tell me how he went to 20,000 followers instantly. And I'm sitting around like this with a couple of hundred and I have the truth. Well, it wasn't that I was jealous. It wasn't that I wasn't. We had more interaction. We had more activity. We had real people. We had real investors. What it was, I was saying, how could you just lie to people? How do people wake up every day and just lie? And you know what? I'm going to cash out on that. Trust me, guys. I've been here for 3 years. I wake up every day and I make videos of truth, of anything that I can find educational. Like, watch this one. I'll give you a tidbit. Education. Did you know short selling? I'm so sorry. Did you know share buybacks were illegal up until 1982? Who knew? I'm asking right now. Who knew? They were illegal until 1982 because they felt that the share buyback was actually a way to manipulate markets and the company themselves, as in to pump a stock illegally and manufacture an outcome. And in 1982, something happened in there. Some little companies making up junk bonds and some other people that got legislation pushed through via lobbying and paying the actual people on the Hill. And guess what happens? Boom, new reform comes in, and now you can go ahead and buy back your shares. Now, is it a good thing? Can it be it can be a great thing. But what's helped the demise of, I don't know, hundreds of U.S. American companies out there buying back shares when you have zero cash? Because if I can show you how to burn cash, I can tell you how to distress a company myself. Have you ever leveraged yourself? What they call it, a bust out? I watch Goodfellas, guys. Did you? Hey, Paulie, can we go half on the restaurant right here? Hey, Paulie, can we go half? Come on, man. Come on. What is this? What is it? What is this guy telling me? Come on, just take half. And then they just run up the bill. They run up the credit. They buy everything on credit. We're talking drinks, coats, seats, furniture. Doesn't matter. And they're buying it all from the same people in the neighborhood. This is what people don't tell you. When you're running up that credit, it's not like you're running it up with people that you don't want to spend money with. You're running it up with private equity themselves, Go look at how they did it. Go look at Bed Bath & Beyond. Study it, guys. I told you before it even happened. I said, Heldco? Heldco's going to give them $125 million on a consignment deal for inventory? And right away, everybody, man, that's awesome, man. That means they have value, PPCs. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on, man, but they got 125, man, $125 million. That's fantastic. Fascinating or fantastic? Which one is it, PP? Fantastic. This is bad for everybody. We're going to get them the shorts. Okay, so check this out. I'm serious with you guys right now. Check this out. $125 million worth of inventory. They sell over $1 billion a quarter in the previous year. So 10% of their inventory is going to be leveraged that way? Why? Oh, yeah, sweetheart deal's in. It was already done. So here I am, just like, okay, guys, it's going to happen. But we'll go back to what we've been through. So when you go through AMC, guys, there's a whole reason why I'm telling you this story. Trust me, we'll get there. So get through AMC. We see them deploy every YouTube loser out there. And there I am battling. Okay, guys, they're all wrong. They're snakes. Adam Aron's a snake. The AMC safe space, come on in. They go, hey, guess what, man? We're going to give you 8 additional preferred equity units. Oh, that's not good, man. I don't think they should do this because you're splitting the equity and you're going to lose it all. You don't know what's going to happen. It's an allergic reaction on a new cusp ID, and it's going to force the shorts to close and meet new ones. And everyone's going to buy in. And when this thing's at $2,000 a share, you're going to be wrong, Rantz. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah. We go fast forward. That was in August of 2022, guys. Hey, listen, it's been a year and a half. And when that was happening, I'm just like, nah, man, I see it. Stay out of it. Well, that's going on. Bed Bath & Beyond's going on. And I'm like, yo, Bed Bath & Beyond, Ryan Cohen. Yeah, he did go in there. Yeah, he did try to do some stuff. He said there is some value here. But Ryan's trying to strip assets. Ryan wasn't trying to fix anything. Ryan was like, yo, strip that out, cut that out, and you make some profit right now, and we can do this. Here's the transition on how to become more agile, more nimble. Go for it. Nope. They close down Harmon to stay alive. They move out around some bits and products. They try to do their part, but it wasn't going to happen. And Ryan got himself caught into something called a pump and dump scheme and murder for hire type style. Like literally, guys, I don't know what the hell happened at Bed Bath & Beyond for me to have a stance to say, that's something I want to buy. Right? Ryan's out, he sells, and now all of a sudden everyone comes onto the scene saying, oh my God, if he sold, that means he's really in. And I'm just like, huh? He can't own the shares if he wants to merge the companies because of X, Y, and Z bylaw. This, I'm just like, huh? What the hell are we talking about? And so, of course, I come out and I'm battling Kai's Malej, who's calling me and telling me I am Rico and I'm not a twin and all that. And it's kind of laughable now, right? Rico has like his own platform and they all find out he really is my twin. And they're like, oh my God, he has a twin brother. Okay, so what's the next lie you want to push? All right, what else do you guys want to do? Because I'm battling 2 fights right now. I'm up against Bed Bath & Beyond's misinformation. I'm against AMC's mismath because they can't do math. I mean, that's very apparent. Then, as we get through all of this, you have in August or in March of 2022 at the same time when Ryan Cohen does, Adam Aron buys into a dead gold mine company. A gold mine company that doesn't exist anymore. And Dr. Diane Garrett takes on the disguise of being a CEO for a company that doesn't exist. They don't mine. They don't do anything. There's no discovery of gold. There's gold in them. There are heroes. Here's free NFTs. We're in this partnership. We put out, $25 million? That's going to spark you? $25 million is an investment that you're willing to put as a quote unquote, why do y'all even talk about GameStop and AMC when HYMC is my main investment? Yeah, that's Bubby. Yeah, I know, common sense investor. You had no idea what you're talking about. I was at home like, yo, guys, I am so embarrassed for America and YouTube every time I watch all these failed YouTubers. I know I have antics. I know I do impressions. I know I put on a helmet every quarter and I'm going to the moon, whatever it may be. But I'll tell you right now, none of these cats can hold a candle. They can't even speak outside of YouTube. You wouldn't talk to them. You wouldn't associate yourself. You would be embarrassed for the lack of education that they carry. And then inverse, they're all actors. They all want to be movie stars. PPC wants to run his own movie production studio and wants to be in a movie like Clerks. Tony De Niro is in movies, failed movie actor, pushing out AMC, talking about movies are everything. All these guys want to be in front of the camera. They all want to be something they're not. And they're not talking. They just can't. It's edits and cuts. It's all production piece. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, who's gotten paid for right now? Have you ever seen AMC Bigums on camera other than the few times he showed himself? And I was just like, yo, meth is real. I'm not saying that about him. I'm just saying meth is real. It's a statement. I made a statement. So anyway, Boss Blunt's hotboxing the house with his baby inside. Talking about, yes, we're going to be so effing rich. And how? How when you have AMC connected to a pillow? And then, you hear these earnings calls. And I'm here on behalf of Boss Blunts and his show. And I'm just like, what in the world is going on AMC's earnings calls? What's happening anywhere? And the whole time, guys, the whole time. Please, guys, look at GameStop. They're a profitable company. They run a great company. Ryan Cohen's correct. This is an amazing thing. Marantz, you don't know how to read a balance sheet? Why? Because it says negative number down there? Oh, you're worried about the negative number. Oh, no, I'm not worried about that negative number because I know what it's really worth. I really know what the company's doing right now. No way, you can't prove it. I can't? Okay. Well, time will prove me right. And hi, guys. It's been 3 years. Welcome to time. Are we right? Hey, I want you to know something. If you watch this show and you guys have been hanging out with me for years and years, you are correct. You are right. We've been right. AMC, the stock that keeps on giving. I mean, let me tell you guys something. This is how misled they are. Okay? Markets with the May came in, partnered up with Tony De Niro, started making videos, and started telling you that the conversion from APE to AMC was going to be profitable, and it's great. This conversion needs to happen. They're going to make X, Y, and Z. That's when the stock was equivalent to $20 a share. It's now at 50 cents a share. You've lost 95% of your investment if you listen to Markets with May and Tony De Niro. 95%. The company is negative $7.9 billion in retained earnings from 2017 to now, meaning they've not made $1 of profit. And they can't. You can't reverse $7.9 billion. All of this, Bill Pulte has never read. He has no idea what we're talking about today. If you guys are not familiar with Bill Pulte, he's a failed trust fund baby guy. Okay? And I say failed because I want to paint him that way. For me, those are his pronouns. Came onto the scene of Twitter, saw all the interaction of bots, and said, I want to get into that realm. I've been giving away money. He's been giving away money to create interaction forever. And he realized that Ryan Cohen was getting so much interaction and not giving away $1. How do I get that? Hey guys, I want to buy some AMC. I want to buy some GameStop. Can somebody make a video or tell me why I should? We make the video. We tell him. This is what the company is. Oh, yeah. I have the same lawyer as Ryan Cohen. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Yeah. And when he got tired because he realized that GameStop's crowd was not going to interact with him, we weren't going to kiss his ass and rub his feet and kiss the ring and say, oh my God, you're a multimillionaire. You're just the guy. We want to follow you. When he found out that we weren't going to do that, because a lot of us GameStop investors are already millionaires, why the hell do you think I tell you, I'll see you around, millionaires? Because we know what the hell we have. We know what we hold. But then you go and fast forward it, and you go, okay, you're done with us, right? What about AMC and Bed Bath & Beyond? I still believe there's a play there. I still believe that. You still believe? You still believe? Hey, Bill Pulte, you believe in AMC, yet you haven't read the balance sheet. You believe in AMC, yet you haven't seen what Adam Aron's doing. Did you know while Adam Aron was out there pushing out APE and traveling the country and going from movie theater to movie theater, doing these meet and greets, no other CEO in the world does. Just him, right? No other CEO in the world communicates via Twitter and runs their business off of Twitter ideas. Just him. And don't tell me Elon Musk, he owns Twitter. There's a big difference. Those same CEOs that you want to talk about, guys, when we talk about AMC and we talk about Adam Aaron and you talk about all the other ones out there that are pushing out share intel and short sellers and we're being manipulated, that's what you want to emulate. That's you, right, Bill Pulte? Ask yourself about Adam Aaron. While all of that is going on, he's parading around the country. He's sexting a girl he thought was 17, let alone announced 19, and then ended up being a 34-year-old catfishing him. Oh, but he thought he had it. He thought that he had a female 50 years, his minor, his senior. He's senior of her, 50 years. He's 68 years old. He's 69 years old. And you're telling me he's going to get a girl 50 years younger than him? A girl that's done unimaginable things to him that he remembers so often and so well. Yet he's been married to his wife since the 80s. Either you're going to ride with your missus or you're not. And I'm not going to give you guys marital advice, but it tells me a lot about someone. You want to get through some hard times, you want to struggle, you want to make it, go for it, guys. I'm telling you. But when you give up a good thing for a good time, you regret it and you'll understand. But here's the problem. Hey, Marantz, you can't judge the man off of marital stuff, private stuff. He owns a publicly traded company. You can't do that. Yes, I can. His judgment is always into character. If the president of the United States gets judged the same way, why wouldn't I do that with the money I'm invested with? But this is who we want to emulate. Let's just let this guy who sexed 18-year-olds, let them run around the country and run companies. And he's meeting you. Hey, all you husbands out there that took your wife to go meet Adam Aaron, and he's putting his sticky stomach on them with his dirty shirts and his wrinkled clothes. And these girls are like, oh my God, CEO Adam. We get a load of Bill Pulte. Pulte's doing meet and greets now because he thinks he's some type of rock star. He meets Kais Maleja's wife, and his first words to Kais Maleja's wife is, what are you doing with this guy? Let me tell you something. In the world where I live, that could never happen. The amount of disrespect that you could never do. You know what it tells me, Bill Pulte, about you and the way you invest and the way you want to communicate? Is you're not a man. Because I promise you, you can't buy it. You keep trying to buy friendships, but you have no respect. Did you hear yourself on the Twitter Spaces calls I played this last week? Bill Pulte telling a woman, or whatever she is, she wants to throw a fit. It's not going to scare me. The way you speak is so condescending. When you're at the top and you have all this excess and wealth, just to let you know, Bill Pulte, it's going to magnify more of who you already are. That's it. Because if you were broke, you wouldn't speak this way to people. You wouldn't. And you can't teach respect. And no, I've had somebody tell me this. I'm a veteran. I have PTSD, and I'm 70 years old. I'll say what the F I want. I said, oh, no. Age and the experiences you've gone through, they still don't give you a reason to show disrespect. You give respect when you get respect. And when you walk through the door, act accordingly. Bill Pulte, welcome to the community of AMC. This is why I'm talking to you. We have survived everyone and everything. We have survived Adam Aaron. Okay? He knows he has a failed company. Do you know how Adam Aaron knows he has a failed company and he's lost the people? He stopped tweeting. He only tweets about movies. He only tweets about, here we go, Taylor Swift, Beyonce. Did they say Beyonce, or how does he say her name? Beyonce. I don't even know how he says it. Miss Knowles. This is what Adam Aaron's tweeting about now. And then his last tweet of the year was, welcome, bye, say goodbye to 2023. Our company is still not bankrupt. All you naysayers, ha, ha, ha. If 3 banks don't suspend the covenants for 2023, AMC gets called, their rating gets dropped, their margin called, i.e. they're melted. Bankrupt. You are buying into a bankrupt company. Bill Pulte, I congratulate you, and I hope you keep buying into it. You showed a buy order, and you crossed out the amount of shares you buy of AMC. What are you afraid of? Would you buy 1 share? Does that make you a shareholder? You're now an AMC Stubs member. That makes you endearing to the people. What's next? Movie stubs? Hey, the guy who's worth $100 million. You realize the shares are the equivalent of around 50 cents pre-split. So you tell me how much you want to buy of this company. Do you want to buy your way in? The CFO holds 0 shares. The CEO holds, he held 200,000 shares on a float of 250 million. You're going to tell me how many shares you own. Why not buy the company, big boy? Did you see Ryan do it? Ryan bought the company, turned it around, put the pieces in place, and he's gonna reap the benefits. But you, Billy, come on in, Bill Pulte. Come on in. Have a seat. Sit down with the grifters and all the private equity folks that you push out. PHM, run by private equity. Right? Bed Bath & Beyond, ruined by private equity. AMC, run by private equity. It's all the same. I got to take this phone call. Yes, ma'am. Work doesn't stop, guys. That was work. I only pick up if it's my boss, and that's it. So I'm still here. Anyway, guys, back to what I was saying. Bill Pulte announced that he's buying into AMC. A lot of people did. Another guy comes out. His name's Mr. Bag. He's brand new on Twitter somewhere. I've never met him before. I've never seen him. He says he's going to buy half the company until he gets up to 51% of the company and take over AMC and fire Adam Aaron and get the real people in there. All right, let's figure out how that's never going to happen. You guys curious? Or you guys know this, right? Okay, so there's some really smart people out there. People thinking that they could buy AMC, the movie theater company, because the share price is at $7 a share, $5 a share, $6 a share, and there's only X amount of shares, meaning the market cap is virtually $1.5 billion. The value of AMC movie theaters is well beyond what the shares are worth. I want to make this very clear to everyone. Yes, there is debt. But there are so much in assets. There's almost $9 billion worth of assets at AMC versus the $11 billion worth of debt. So yes, there's value in there. You can't go in and buy the company. It does not work that way. There are anti-takeover measures. The bylaws will tell you they can dilute this float up to God knows what. 500 million shares, so you're barely at 50% of what the company can be diluted to. They can dilute even more, and then they can sell it off to one of the big boys. It's too easy to take this company private. It's too easy to not let someone come in and do a takeover, because a hostile takeover means that you're going to have to go buy those shares at market, and no one's doing that. They're looking for a pipe deal, guys, and then you're going to figure out the pipe is not coming. So listen, Linda. Remember when I told you guys that AMC does things that doesn't benefit the shareholders? And they can, because in the bylaws, it clearly states, and I've already put this out there, guys. I had a video back in the day, maybe a year ago. It's called AMC. Oh man, I don't even remember. It's one of the ones with Adam Aaron. I said the fix is in, or that it was an inside job, or pay attention, because what it tells you is this in the bylaws, just so we're clear. It tells you guys that they don't have to make the right decision to benefit shareholders. They can always just make the decision to benefit themselves. And I'm just putting it into terms that you'll understand. And you guys, good luck with your investments. Honestly, everyone this year, 2024. Me, I have 2 holdings, right? Well, 3. I have a Miniso Holdings Group, which I bought into for $19 flat. $19.04 is my current buy price. I bought it at 18 and 19 in that range. I'm averaging 19. It's still over that. I think I'll get out at $23 a share. Additionally, I think it'll go higher than that. I'm just not holding on for that. Remember, I take my 20 to 30% every position I ever make, and people will understand that. People won't. That's fine. GameStop is not a stock I'm looking for 20 to 30%. I'm looking at 1,000%. I'm looking at 10x on my GameStop investment, period. And when I get to 10x, well, maybe you'll know. Maybe you won't. Who knows? I'll just keep going because I think GameStop's forever. That's just me personally. I'll leave it at that. My other investment is Costco stock. I know it's coming back down to earth after they already have the cutoff date for the special dividend, which was last week. But the payout for that special dividend won't be until January 14th. That has tax implications there. And of course, the company itself, well, you should see some detraction from the stock. But that's why it was started being shorted last week, because as it peaked out at 668, 665, comes down, you'll see around that 640 range. Shorts will make their money on the way down. It's fine. Every stock is short. Every stock in the world is short, and every stock in the world is 100% owned. Know that before somebody tells you, I wonder who owns these shares over here. I hate it, guys. I hate it. I mean, I had to watch a video between PP Seeds, ABC, and some other idiots that didn't know what the hell a float was. They were like, well, what does that mean? The 200 million shares haven't hit the market yet. What if someone's just holding them there and then they're going to hit? And I'm just like, oh, man, I was hitting my head on the concrete. I'm like, there's no such thing. Firms just can't hold shares and them not be a part of the float. Where did they get the shares from? Like from thin air? Like, oh no, they got them from the warrants. Yeah. Well, when they convert warrants and they go to real shares, that hits the float. It's like a number. It's elementary. And that's what it is for me. It's elementary with these kids. So I'm gonna go ahead and read all of your stuff today, guys. I know some of you guys think that I'm not reading the text. I am reading the text. Thank you so much for the free memberships. I see you guys already. Abe supporting the channel. Updog supporting the channel. I'm just thankful, guys. I really am that I'm able to sit here. I don't sit, I stand. That I'm able to stand here and tell you everything I can and do all the homework. We're going to talk about some of the homework we did over the week. We're going to talk about a lot of things. As we look at the stock, I haven't even looked at it today. Let's see what I have here. So GameStop, 1678, getting short all the way down. There was 1 million shares to borrow. They keep knocking it down. Let them do their thing. Honestly, me personally, the more the stock comes down, the happier I get, because at $16.78, you guys got to know just what the value is. And if you don't, cash alone, this stock's worth over $4. So you're getting 25% equity, if not more than, per share. There's not a single company, I'm telling you, on those tech sectors or even in the blue chips that they want to name at over 20%. GameStop's at 25, guys. It's nuts for nuts. It's the best investment you're going to make. Me personally, that's me. So I enjoy it. I love it. I know I do mini-sell holding groups. They're at about a 90% equity position, maybe a little bit lower than that, or a little bit higher, maybe 21, 20 in that range. They're close to GameStop, but they're not there yet. And then, of course, Walmart. Walmart's up there, 18%, somewhere in that range. And then Best Buy at 16 and 15%, only because Best Buy was so far down in pricing. But those would be the 4 stocks that I look at that I say, okay, there's value. Doesn't mean that that's where you want to invest. Because I'll just tell you right now, I don't know what you want to do. I don't care what you do. I just tell you the info and you guys make a decision, because we could all be Rhodes Scholars. Hey, guys, by the way, 5 stocks make up 25% of the S&P 500. 5 growth stocks do that. And so where does GameStop come in? When all of those companies are out there stagnant and looking for action or trying to do something that you don't need to do. Right? I don't need to merge. I don't need to acquire. I don't need to do any of that. I just want to see a company stack money. And whether they stack money for 5 years or 3 years or 2 years, stop living in the moment. You know how many people out here come out here? Well, GameStop has $1.25 billion. They better do something with it because I want to know then they're going to lose it all. What do you mean lose it all? Well, they're going to have a cash burn? Did they have a cash burn? Anybody know that math? There's 0 cash burn at GameStop. They're a net profitable position because their interest based off the money that they have, the marketable securities, make up for operational losses. Well, guess what's about to happen? Q4 is about to happen. And you're going to see $200 to $300 million of cash hit the bottom line. I'm telling you, you don't want to believe me, but I'm telling you, $200 to $300 million worth of cash is going to hit the bottom line. So that $1.2 billion is going to now be around 1.5. I promise. Then operational, they were at a loss of negative $8 million on the trailing 12. ding, 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 they will be over $50 million profit. And I think for the trailing 12, guys. And I came out with what did I say, 57 cents? Somebody said, Marantz, how do you know it's going to be 57 cents EPS, right? Earnings per share. And I said, well, 57 cents on earnings per share for GameStop is because I was in the 57th MP company when I was in the military. And that's why, and I was Soldier of the Year that year too. Yeah, it was pretty good. 57th MP company. And they gave me a little Centurion helmet on a gold post. It's at my dad's house. He knows. And it's a whole real brass helmet. It's crazy, guys. But I go with 57 because I was part of the 57th. And the next one would be $188 million worth of profit the next year because I was in the 188th. And the next year I'll be 728 because I was in the 728th. And the next year is going to be $8 billion because I was in the 8th MP brigade. Like what? All the numbers that speak to me? I don't care. I just say it. I say it and then somehow it happens. Guys, let me tell you how this works. I don't know if you guys have been watching YouTube for a long time. I don't know if you guys watch these videos. We have almost 3 million views on this channel, right? Millions and millions of minutes viewed. I'm just telling you because people watch all the damn time for hours and hours of the content that we try to create. When I sit here and I'm doing connect the dots and I'm telling you guys, I don't want to be a failure, but if I was, I would have failed by now. Is that fair? I'm telling you this because there's so many people that make YouTube videos. There's so many people that put out information and they're gone. They had an idea. They had a stance. They had something where they said, well, this was going to happen. And I'm just like, is the phase 6? No. It's real easy. Paint it with the broad brush. GameStop, going to be profitable. GameStop going to do a share split. GameStop going to pay a dividend. GameStop going to, my goodness, who's calling now? Like, who could this be? Hello? Hello?
Hi, my name's Michael. Good afternoon, and I'm with the Resort Consultants Group, and we're in the timeshare cancellation industry.
Timeshare cancellation industry, Michael?
Yes. You have Westgate Timeshare?
Let me tell you something, Michael. What's awesome about that. I don't want to cancel just yet. Here's the thing. I just can't go on vacation right now because GameStop shares haven't exploded. Are you familiar with GameStop?
Yes, I am.
I'm telling you, brother, you called me at the right time. I think you should buy into a company called GameStop. It's my opinion because it's about to be profitable for the trailing 12 and profitable for the whole year. So that's what I'm banking on.
Okay.
You feel me?
Now, let me tell you. Okay, I feel you.
Okay.
But now let me hit you to something.
Hit me.
Okay, with your Westgate Timeshare, they
Oh,
got
man.
you paying thousands for a mortgage, and they got you paying a lifetime annual maintenance fee.
Damn.
And for you to stay somewhere for a week. Now,
Yeah.
other than the week that you occupied, they rent it out to non-owners
Yeah.
on the internet for $100 a night, no mortgage, no maintenance. So they get to stay there for a week for $700-800. Meanwhile, it costs you tens of thousands of dollars.
Damn.
Do you think that's fair?
And let me tell you what's fair. Can I tell you something that's fair? I bought mine during the pandemic, so they gave it away.
Okay. All right, they gave it away, but it's still not worth the ink on the paper.
Oh, babe, let me tell you, man. Hey, I went in there. I had a hot tub in the living room. Do you want to buy GameStop?
No.
No, okay, then there we go. Then we have a mutual thing. All right, there we go. Man, I had a hot tub in my bedroom over there. What's wrong with these guys? My daughter loved it. She went to Vegas. She spent a whole week there. What's wrong with these cats? Can't get me out of my thing. They'll understand. Wife and I are going to go hang out, take a week off. We only go one spot, guys. See, my wife and I don't really fly anywhere, but we'll drive anywhere. So we drive to Vegas. Do we gamble? Absolutely not. We're the worst. We don't gamble. We go to casinos every week here. We don't gamble. We went on Thursday. I don't forget when we went. We went like 2 days before New Year's or whatever it was. No, we don't gamble. We just go to have a drink and watch a band play, or if there's a DJ, we'll dance. You know, we'll do our thing. But that's our man. I'm too old to worry about this guy. This old ass dude doing cold calls. Come on, Neil. Come on, thousands of dollars. How do you know? I bought it during the pandemic. Do you know what it was like during the pandemic to get a timeshare? First of all, Vegas was dead. We bought the dirt, guys. They go, hey, we're building a new hotel. We're building a new facility where we can sell these timeshares. Would you like to buy one? And here's the price we're going to give you. When I heard the price, I said, oh, yeah, we'll do that one. I swear to you guys, it's less than, I pay more for cable and internet than I do for the timeshare. I don't think people even understand. Like, that's how much they were giving it away. So I'll make it worth my while. 10 years from now, when I'm still going to Vegas, they'll figure it out. And they'll be like, yo, man, that old man's still going on vacation. Yeah, still going on vacation. And by the way, the maintenance fees, they didn't increase this year. So they didn't increase last year either or the year before. So that's 4 straight years it didn't increase. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah. Hey, it's not a good thing. Let me tell you something. Timeshare. You guys want to know about timeshares? You guys don't do it. Don't do it if you don't have the money. Don't do it if you don't have the time either. I'm just going to let you know that. But if you have money and you have time, do your thing. That's all I can tell you. So if you don't, stay the hell away. And don't try to be something you're not, Bill Pulte. This guy, oh, I'm going to rent a Bentley. I bet you if I met this dude, I mean, I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying, what do you drive, bro? A Volvo? Like, I'm okay. But if I had $100 million, I'm just telling you, if I had $100 million, guys, I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't know if I'd be doing YouTube. I love what I do, right? But I sure as hell wouldn't be doing it like him. Yo, and shout out to Kai's Malej. If you guys have not seen Kai's Malej, he has a new show called I Like the Stock. He went on to Twitter to say, quick, give me some comments, some topics to talk about, guys. It's your show. Tell me what you guys want me to do. Just word for the wise guys, okay? Being a content creator myself, if you need the creative minds to tell you what to do, then maybe you shouldn't be doing it. That's all I'm saying. If the content and the substance is not there, then maybe if you're not enough, let me put it that way. There, I'll turn on the camera and we'll talk about anything. Let's go a whole hour right now and let's not talk about the stock at all. Can we do it, guys? Come on, man. You want to tell people about your life? Well, this is Kai's Malej's show. Guys, let me tell you what I did this weekend. I went ahead and bought 5 patents. They're $250 a piece, but I bought these patents for the show and the trademark for this. I bought all the trademarks. It cost me $250 a piece. I'm broke now, but I need a GoFundMe for my son, who's currently riding this e-bike I got for free. He's riding it to college. Yes, he was going to go to the university, but I lost all his money in Bed Bath & Beyond. So my wife, I told her I'm going to be a movie star. So I bought a camera and I'm recording myself. She believes me. She asked Bill Pulte, she said, are we going to be rich? Bill Pulte laughed. He said, are you going to be? Only the young, baby. Only the young. Yeah, I don't know what to tell these guys, okay? They're in love with butterflies. Hey, guys, listen. People that don't watch this show, people that don't know the saga, they have no idea what I'm talking about right now. I apologize. You got to go catch up. There's like 1,800 other videos you got to watch. It's like a soap opera that you've never seen. Guys, this is the greatest thing ever happened. Like, I've never been involved with something like can I be real with you guys, though? So Bill Pulte announces he's going to buy into AMC, right? So nobody knows. Nobody even knows who the hell he is. I'm telling you, I was at Christmas. We had 40 people in the house. New Year's Eve, we had a party. Everyone was here too. I guarantee you, no one at my house knew who these guys were. So you're not even batting at a 2% rate, 2.5% out of 100 people. Like, you're not nobody knows you. Nobody knows the movement. Nobody knows what happened. And this is why I tell you guys, I was on the chat last night with Elite Shot. He's a YouTuber with 1 million followers, and Elite Shot is live streaming his Call of Duty that he's playing, right? And I go in there every time. I pay him respect because he pays me respect. Like, he seeked me out 3 years ago, guys, 2.5 years ago. He sent me a message and he goes, hey, Marantz, I know you're an up-and-coming YouTuber. You're a very small channel, whatever. He's all, I'm just going to tell you this to give you some good. He told me, I just want to give you some positive vibes, and I want to tell you this. He said, keep grinding. He told me that. But then he also said, I'm bought into GameStop for a large amount, and I'm going to hold it for the rest of my life. He's like, I'm all in with you. Like, I understand where you're coming from. He's like, I'm just going to go back to my job and keep doing what I'm doing, and I'll buy in, I'll do my thing. And I'm just like, yo, that's kind of a good stance. Like, that's my stance, right? But like, I didn't know I had that effect on people, like to inspire or talk or however it was going to happen. So I was like, okay, that's cool. And after hearing him say it like that, I was like, well, how many people think like that? Not very many. So last night we're talking. And he's playing the game, and I'm typing to him, and he's talking back to me as I'm playing, as we're typing. He's like, yo, dog, hey, man, this thing's going to change. This thing's going to change for the better. And he's just like, but I'm hanging on forever. He's like, I don't need to sell. I make money. I have a life, and I don't need to sell. I was like, yeah. I tell everybody, I'm like, yeah. So James Janney asked me in the interview for the documentary, he goes, Marantz, when are you selling? I was like, I don't know. If my wife loses her job, my kids lose a limb, and I die, like not in that order. Like it literally, there's no reason. If I died, would you sell? No, I got life insurance. I'm worth more dead than I am alive. No, I'm worth more alive than dead. I don't know, but like, yeah, future earnings. Yeah, I'll be all right. But yeah, so just talking to people and talking about GameStop and how many people really don't know about GameStop. There's a ton of people. I challenge any one of you guys. Just walk around and be like, hey, just walk up to somebody and go like this. Hey, what do you think is the best investment of this year or of your lifetime? What's the best investment you can make right now in the stock market? And they'll be like, oh, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft. Like it's the same answers. Everybody, same answers. They don't know shit. What about GameStop? Oh, I don't know. Nobody shops there. It's always empty. It's laughable, guys. But anyway, I'm talking today. I'm just hanging out with you guys. We have a lot going on in this world of investing. Stay away from the snakes. And when I see them, I call them out. More YouTubers coming onto the scene little by little. I've found I have to remind myself not to engage with these smaller platforms that are looking for the movement, the momentum. It's hard for me sometimes. I had a new guy reach out to me on Twitter and talk some crap to me, and I was just like, you know what, little punk? And I was just like, man, I don't have to. We're bigger than that. And what I mean by we're bigger than that is not that I worry about like following or anything like that. It's not the way I interact. Is how many people really look to us for answers? Everybody. Every single YouTube channel, every single Twitter post, everybody on Reddit, they wait for RDD to come out. They wait for videos to come out from this information source right here, Marantz Rantz. Period. If I'm in my lab making videos and I'm coming out with one, they're waiting to react to it. So that means a lot. It means a lot. And we haven't even hit mainstream. We haven't even hit, any type of, like all these guys got elevated. All these guys got a leg up. Matthew Kors got the Fox interviews. Same thing with Trades and Terrible. Multiple people have been held up on a platform or pushed up. And so many people tag Ryan and tag Larry and tag Adam Aaron, trying to chase some clout, tag Elon Musk. And I'm just like, nah, I'm going about it my own way. And the reason why I do it my way and why I don't partner up, and yeah, I'm supposed to be meeting Uncle Bruce sometime this week or next week. We're going to have a sit down. We're going to talk about some stuff, and I'm very skeptical towards everything. You guys know this. But I emailed him back. And I let him know it is a possibility to meet up with him this week or next week. He's in Palm Desert, right? He's in the neighboring city I'm in. He's here every winter break. And I remember I had wrote to him like 2 years ago when his channel was infinitely bigger than mine. And I saw the movement. I was like, damn, man. Like, he's talking GameStop, good about GameStop. But, of course, he pushes out SoFi, so I'm worried. I'm one of those guys where I'm like, I don't want to be tied to anything or anyone. So I'm always worried about, like, where the message is coming from and the brand that I wear because I'm affiliated with GameStop. I am. That's my thing. That's my crew. So I want to make sure that the message is always correct. Guys, don't worry. I'll tell you the truth when I hear it and when I see it. I'll tell you, I don't sugarcoat shit. I tell you what it is right when I hear it and see it. So if GameStop was doing something bad, you'd hear it from me first. And so for all these guys right away to jump onto something and be like, Ryan Cohen invested his own money in GameStop? Oh, this means he's going to be ruined. Oh, no, it's a terrible, terrible idea. That means they have nothing. And I'm just like, oh, okay. These are all kids who don't like their parents. That's it. That's all I can tell you. Because being a parent company means a lot. So I'm just letting you guys know we have a platform. We built it from the ground up, brick by brick. And I say we because I'd be nothing without you. So, yeah, I was in the lab all weekend just typing up. So check this out. So my family comes over. Everyone's over. I'm talking about everyone. Blasting music, doing a balloon drop, confetti cannons, all this nonsense my wife does every year. And I dreaded it. I really did. I was like, Christmas Eve was one thing. We got ready for Christmas Day. Everyone came over Christmas Day. And it was 40-something people in my house. It's a lot of people in the living room. A lot of people. And we got a nice place, but it's just a lot of people. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm the DJ. I'm playing music. We're watching football, whatever it may be. And I'm not doing videos, guys. I'm not doing any videos. I'm not doing YouTube. I'm not studying at the time. I'm taking it all in. I'm hanging out with the family. And so there was a marriage proposal on one of the gifts, which was pretty cool. And it brought like tears to my eye type deal. I was like, oh man, this is hard. This is real. And so it's like a good Christmas, right? For the family. And my wife made tamales, right? First year she made tamales. She's made them 3 times now. I'm not sick of them, but I'm sick of them. You get what I'm saying? Like I love what she's doing, but yeah, I'm just happy she got that under her belt. Like she knows how to do it that way. And it was a good thing. It was a good thing. Her dad came through, taught her how to do all. I mean, it's just awesome. It's been a good holiday for me and my family. So I was right there. I was having a good time. No, I'm not Michael. I'm not going to cry right now. Okay. It's not like that. But I'm just telling you, I was like working. So that whole week, my boss called me in and he's like, hey man, do you mind working 6 days this week? We really need you. And I was like, yeah, I don't mind, whatever. I'll do whatever. So that took away time from the channel. And I was like, I couldn't go live. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. I'll work. And those days turned into 12-hour days. They really did, because it was Christmas. It was crazy. And, and I'm just like exhausted every night, just drained. I honestly, guys, I got so sick that I lost my voice. If you guys remember, I lost my voice. And then in between that, James Janney's typing to me like, hey, man, we're going to finish up this documentary. We need to do these interviews with you. And I was like, okay, let's do them. But I had nothing. I had nothing going on. I was exhausted. I was sick. I was catching a flu. So I do the interviews, whatever. I go to work. Can't talk. Have to hire new employees, call them, schedule the interviews, do all this. I mean, just so much going on in the week where I'm exhausted, right? And then dealing with the 20,000 people a day at work. And that's not an exaggeration. There must be more than 20,000 people. So I'm just like, wow, okay, I'm tired. Like it's time to relax. And I still hadn't gotten a day off. So then I finally took a day off of work, from work to give me like my regular 2 days off this week. And I was still working, I ended up working like 12 hours on one day. And I'm thinking, okay, I get a day off. So New Year's comes. New Year's is here. I closed the building on New Year's. I'm the last one in the building. So the party's already started. I'm getting up. I'm coming home. I'm 9-ish. I still got 3 hours. And I'm saying to myself, I'm going to hate this party. As I'm driving, guys, I'm just like, oh, God. It's 9 o'clock. People are going to be at my house. It's just so many people. And I'm already exhausted from it all. I don't even want to go. It's my house. Mind you, my wife has decorated the whole house. She has cooked the whole night. She's been doing everything for Christmas. She wrapped all the presents. She bought all the gifts, right? And I'm just going to work and coming home. That's all I'm doing. And I'm telling you right now, the experiences with my family and my kids would never happen if it wasn't for her. Because for me, I would much rather just go to the room and play League of Legends and go to sleep. But what kind of life is that for the children and for the family? None. We have the house that everybody comes to. We have the means. They don't. Like, it's just that way. Trust me, I've gone to New Year's Eve at one of the families, other family's house, and it was like a house 3 times smaller than ours, and it was in a room with less seating and nothing. It was crazy. I was just like, what am I was like a sardine up in there. And I was like, all right, we're cool. All right, we'll do it at our house next year. Like, I was like that. So we just have to know that. So then one of the kids, this kid comes up at the New Year's party. Well, let me take you back. So get to my house, and when I get here, it's 8 o'clock. I thought it was going to be later, but it ended up being like 8:30-ish, that range. No one was here. And I'm like, yo, no one's here. I'm like, the party got canceled. Or no one's showing up this year, right? Like, whatever. And I was kind of happy. I like sat down on the couch, and I was like, whoo, man, I get to take off my shoes and relax for a minute, right? Because I needed that little moment. And slowly but surely, they all start coming in. And they come, hey, when they start coming, they're everybody. I mean, it was all at once. But by that time, I already had the music going, and I'm doing good, and I'm boom. And then one of the kids walks up to me. And the kid, he might be 20 years old now. He's 19, 18, 20, in that range. And he walks up to me, and he goes, hey, Marantz. And I was like, yeah, what's up? He's like, hey, man, I've been watching your channel. And I was like, okay. He's away at college. I've been watching your channel, and I've been showing all my friends. I was like, oh, that's cool. He's like, yeah. He goes, hey, but I just want to say thank you again. This is the best party. Every year we wait for this party. And I was just like, man, that's what I get. That's what I get, because inside it really touched me. It was like one of those things where he told me this is what they wait for all year. And it made me realize why I had to be live today. Because just like I got a message from Sharon, and I get a message from Almo, and even Ravenstown, who's back from vacation, and he goes, hey, man, I'm back. Let's go live. Let's see what's going down. And I'm just like, you guys wait all week for this. You guys wait all year for this. All right, let's do it. Let's hang out. Let's have a good time. Let's let the time pass. That's all we do here. I live in front of you and I document it. That's it. So I'm happy to go live. I'm happy to do the videos, and I'm happy to have those New Year's parties. By the way, the party ended up being really good. Like a really good time. Really good music, because I was the DJ. And I couldn't picture my life any different. So balloon drop, confetti, all that came down. We cleaned it all up the next morning. I had tamales for the 20th time this month. I'm still going to have them right now, right after I'm over. I'll start working out tomorrow. Who knows? I actually won't start working out till Friday of this week. But I will buy a share every day until the day I drop. I already bought 2 shares because the market was closed yesterday, so I just want to make up for that day. I know I'm only supposed to buy a share whenever the market's open based off of my math. But I might just do a share every calendar day this year. So if I can afford it, right? Whatever I can swing. There's no pressure on my end. But that was pretty awesome to know that people in the family look forward to those moments with us at the house and together. So yeah, spend that time, find the balance. That's my New Year's resolution, is to find the balance between family, finance, YouTube, work, even telling my work no sometimes if I have to. But I'll tell you what. So I'm ending my party, right? And if you guys know me, I don't get shit-faced drunk. I just don't. I haven't done that in maybe 3 to 4, 5 years, somewhere 4 years, maybe 3 to 4 in that range, where I really got hammered and I really got hurt. Now, I know there's been some streams here where I've been tipsy, but I'm talking about for New Year's. I remember one New Year's I got so hurt that I walked out to the backyard, laid down a towel, and laid down in the sun, trying to get some sun. Mind you, it was like 40 degrees. I didn't care. I had no shirt on either. I'm just out there just trying to get some sun because I needed that in my skin. I was hurt that bad. So luckily for New Year's Eve, I was playing music and I was tired, but I was eating and I was watching TV or doing whatever. But I wasn't drinking, guys. I don't have to drink to have a good time. So I was just chilling right there and I wasn't drinking. That was like the best thing that happened on New Year's, because I was able to wake up the next day, which was yesterday, and I was able to do all the research and all the homework I could do, because I was up while other people were having hangovers. Other people were hurt. I was up doing homework. I'm in there. My wife's like, what are you doing over there? I'm like, I'm working. Quiet. Like, I'm focused. But the truth is, at 2 a.m., I got a call from work and said, hey, man, your refrigeration alarms, blah, blah, blah. And I'm the senior, so I'm like, oh, God, I got to go. And I'm like, okay, check with me in 5 hours. Let me know how work goes, and I'll go back down there. So on New Year's Day, I still had to go to work. That was the point. So we ended up going to work yesterday for about an hour and a half, just to fix some stuff, but do a building check. But it was fine. I'm used to being this workaholic guy. I don't want to say I'm a workaholic. I'm going to work more than most. That's all I can tell you. So yeah, that's my life. That's what you guys missed this week, me grinding. But guess what? I get a whole week to myself right now. So I'm not going to be doing the crazy stuff. I do want to go hiking. I do want to clean up. I have to take down Christmas lights. My wife just walked in. She's throwing stuff at me. That was a mistake, I guess. Yeah, no. And then I'm going to get ready for work, make sure I'm good. But hey, I will be live. Let me give you my schedule so you guys have it here first. I will be live every Wednesday, Thursday. Every Wednesday, Thursday of this month, I will be live. Wednesday and Thursday Book it. I'll be live. We'll be sitting here watching the stock, doing a great thing. One more time to go check up on the stock right now. GameStop currently trading at 1677 over, let's see, the volume is, no, it's average volume. So volume right now is 3 million shares. So 3 million shares traded back and forth, which is nothing. I saw Bitcoin get pumped yesterday, but the whole market's coming down. It needs to have retraction anyway. After the new year, it usually does come down. AMC holdings, oh my God, AMC is just terrible. It's something that I would never buy. And at $6.13, aka 61 cents pre-market or pre-split, it's not something I want to do. But let me go ahead and read the chat, guys, and then I'm going to get the hell out of here. I just want to say thank you in advance to everyone who showed up today. And you guys been hearing my story, hearing the story of AMC, Bill Pulte, the grift. I don't know what the hell, Kai's Legend is going to do with his show. It sounds entertaining for some people. For me, I don't find it entertaining. I don't watch things that don't educate me. I'm telling you right now, guys, I don't watch scary movies. I was watching a movie the other day. It was something about like the world going into civil war and the power going out and the TV go out and the hackers attack and Julia Roberts. It's some movie over here on Netflix. It's a newer movie. It's a brand new movie. Just came out last week. And I turned it off halfway through. My wife was like, oh, we're going to watch it. I was like, okay, cool. So I'm sitting there. I'm just like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. First, she's against the guy coming into the house. Next thing you know, she's sitting there dancing to a song next, Too Close, in the basement with him. One day later, while her husband's upstairs by the pool getting hit on by the daughter. Like, it was just the dumbest shit I've ever seen. And I go, these movies, man, I'm done with this shit. I would be right there with my family saying, how the hell are we going to live? We're going to go kill some people, whatever. We're going to make some money. We're going to do something. We're going to have to do something. I don't even know how to survive a war or whatever's coming. And people think this doomsday bunker stuff is real and you need it. And I just tell you, have faith in humanity. Have faith in yourself. Be positive. Have a little love. Just do that, man. That's all I can tell you. Derek H. Mo, what's up, babe? Derek H. is here. Football head. I don't know who the hell football head is, but somebody called me a slob. That's cool. Whatever. Let's go. I'm slob because I'm eating these gummies, right? Is that it? I'm going to keep reading the chat, but shout out to everyone who made it here to the show today. Michael Vanetti, Albert Ward, you're the guy I'm talking about half the time. You've been catching up on the channel. I see you watching a lot of videos, man. I appreciate you and support. Gosh. Christmas tree gummy bear with tahini. I'm going to moan for a minute. Today is the new GameStop. Yeah, without a doubt. A whole new year ahead. Yes, it is our year. First live stream of 2024. Let's go. Judge, congratulations on getting back on Twitter. Appreciate you on your new Twitter account. I support you. Keep tweeting, whatever. It happens, man. We just get back on the bike. Ride it again. Walking in and smashing that like button, bro. Thank you so much. Shout out to Almo. Shout out to Kyoto. Kyoto's out there in Japan. They had a 7.6 earthquake. The minute it happened, he texted us and called us and let us know what was going down. Tsunami warning. And Kyoto is safe. I'm happy he is. Somebody asked me about the earthquake in California, the 4.1. No, 4.1 earthquake is like my cell phone vibrating. It's nothing. A 7.6, that's a problem right there. Chad says, I've watched 108 episodes of Connect the Dots. Considering there's only 54. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate you, man. Interviews with Trey. Yeah, that's what I thought. I forgot, man. Yeah, he interviewed him. Yeah, what do you know? Pay $10,000 just to talk about nothing. About Tesla, I think. Tell him, Marantz. Yes. Daniel's AMC people were simply destroyed. Yes. Happy New Year, Marantz. Eduardo, thank you so much, man. We are right, Marantz. Yes, we are GTA. And it's awesome, man. It's awesome to be right about GameStop, about the movement, about Ryan Cohen, the investment. It's pretty awesome to be part of this. And like I said, there's not a lot of people like us. Guys, there's 10,000 people that follow me on platforms, whatever we talk. 10,000 is nothing. That's how many people are about to be filthy rich? When? 20 years from now? Maybe. 10 years from now? Maybe. 5 years from now? Who knows? But if this market has a correction and they lose their collateral towards the short that is GameStop, even at 60 million shares, they got a real problem on their hands. They bet against GameStop. I can prove it. I can show it to you. Connect the Dots does that. And I'm telling you where it's at. And if you put that DD along with the other DD where they tell you these shorts never close, we got a real problem here. Checkmate. They have integrity level 0. Yeah, without a doubt. Marantz, the patron saint. Thank you. I miss the days when Binks was a little baby and Marantz brought him on camera. Yeah. So Binks got out yesterday. And there's a big ass cat in the neighborhood. Big one. I think it's his mom. But they fight. They don't get along. Because she comes around the whole damn place. And he gets out. And I hear him meowing. And I'm like, yo, he's screaming at her. Like they're ready to get down. And I walked over and I'm not touching him when he's like that. He's like amped up, ready to go. I'm like, yo, bro, let's get inside, Binks. I ain't not trying to have you fight out here. So Binks, he's been trying to run out and fight people. Because he's by himself. He's a lonely cat now. Fortunately, Maximus passed away. And so did Hercules. So Binks is by himself. He had nobody around him. Even Jax passed away, our dog. So, and our hamster, Sheila. It was a bad year in 2023. We lost all our pets except for Binks. I'm not getting any more. They're heartbreaking, right? The beast, the banger, the big fraud. Yeah. I can't remember his name right now. You know who it is, though. Not me, Kevin, but the other guy. The beast, the banger. Too many people. Those common sense investor days were gold when Marantz used to make fun of him. I wasn't making fun of him. I was trying to help him. And if he didn't see that, then it's too wrong. Let's get the likes up, everyone. Thank you, Herbert Garcia. So people want to talk about Korax made a video of you crying about Pulte investing in AMC. He doesn't even realize he lost the battle already even before Marantz responds. Yeah. Those guys, I forgot about him too. Small YouTube channel. No following. He's a Twitter guy. And all he does is cuss the whole time. He brings nothing to the conversation. If you're going to tell me that I'm wrong, then tell me how I'm wrong. Show me how I'm wrong about Bill Pulte. Show me how I'm wrong about investing. And then we'll have a different conversation. But you can't show me. And then in verse, they can't tell me how that's a good investment, AMC, and how it's profitable and how it should work out in his favor. Marantz tricked the algo, got a Pulte Homes commercial running back his videos from yesterday. Well, that's cool. RP? Meth, I guess. It's Rico, Kelvin, Christopher. I have no idea who the hell that is. Sorry, I have no idea. Thank you for the free membership, Stare Up Dog. Appreciate you and support of the channel. For those of you guys who get the MVP side of it. Oh, Dynamite even got one. Wow. Dynamite 41 _ 41. If you guys haven't seen his train wreck of a show, he's a GameStop supporter. I like him. When I say train wreck of a show, because my man sometimes gets on there drunk and he makes videos. It's comedy to me, but I'm happy that he watches, and I'm happy to show support to anyone. So shout out to Dynamite _ 41, GameStop investor who's turned YouTuber. Doesn't have that many followers yet. I say yet. But anything's possible, brother. Keep grinding. If your channel becomes bigger than mine, I just appreciate if you give me a shout out. Unlike my brother, who used my platform to catapult himself, used the DD to make a video about Michael Jordan going bankrupt and or losing all his money on GameStop. He used my DD and literally took my videos word for word, verbatim, and pushed them out as his own and gave me zero credit. It's amazing what your family will do for you and against you. So I've lived in front of you guys. I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm not ashamed, when the guys backstab me or stuff. It's real, man. It's absolutely real. And people do it just for a grift or just for some money. And it's despicable. It is, because the pressure was on. Pressure was on my brother to make a living, to go get a real job, and he didn't want to do it. So he used platforms to do what he's doing, and I'm happy for him. I am, because if that's what it took, then I'll just give myself a pat on the back. And I know you guys probably don't know the whole story, all the ins and outs behind it, but I don't mind telling you guys the truth because that's just who I am, right? I'm going to tell you right now. I'll tell it to you. It's a new year. Let's do it. So if you guys don't know this story, for the most part, my brother has come on and made videos about thirst trapping and dancing and trying to get girls to like his videos. And he didn't care about clicks and views for money because he wasn't making money at the time. He was just looking for interaction for girls to write him back so he could text them back and go hook up. And he'd travel the country to go sleep with these women. Straight up, that's the truth. I called him out on my channel a long time ago because I knew who he was. I know what he is. I've known him for a long time. And I'm not saying this to defame him or do any of that. That's not what I'm doing. This is all like documented at the time, what Rico has done before. And I support him. I do. I'm like, yo, bro, go get yours, man. Who you hooking up with this week? You know, like I would tell him, and it was all fun and endearing. But in between there, he became a businessman. He got really smart with his stuff, and he wanted to make some money off of YouTube and Twitter and TikTok and his interaction. And I said, that's fine. Make your channel, do your sports. And in there, he had a bad take. He said Michael Jordan is the most successful businessman ever in sports. And I was like, are you serious? I'm like, he's not successful. He just got jacked out of his company because, he sold to Melvin Capital. He sold to Gabe Plotkin. And it's because that's who he owed money to, essentially. Like, whenever you're a millionaire and you're borrowing money to go ahead and spend because you leverage yourself. Let's say he leveraged his team to go ahead and buy shares or short a company, and that company went up. You're now margin called at some point, and you need to come up with that cash. And so he came up with the cash. And what did he do? He sold it to the people he actually owed the money to, and vice versa, right? It was just tenfold. It was like all this stuff just happened. So I said all this, and I put it out there in a story in a timeline. And literally, as I made that video on TikTok for him to answer him back, he took the same information, made the same video, and said, hey, guys, oh, you think Michael Jordan's the best businessman? I think not. And then he started telling the story. And it was crazy because Stacks a lot, man here, he and we hang out on TikTok quite often. And Stacks was like, yo, did he really just do that? Guys, I'm talking 18 minutes apart. 18 minutes from one video to say Michael Jordan's the worst investor or the best investor of all time. 18 minutes later, he made the video and said, oh my God, check this out. This is what you guys don't know. And it was just like, what? And when he took that info, I texted him and I said, hey, bro, that's not cool. That's not what you do. Like, as a content creator, you give credit to the information where you got it from. You don't steal someone's idea and pass it off as your own. And he's like, no, you don't know. So to throw me a bone, like sort of say, like make it a makeup call, he tagged me on another video or another question. And like, so somebody had a question, right, about what he was saying, and he couldn't answer it because he didn't have the info. They were like asking him more in depth, and they said, hey, Rico, explain this. And he couldn't. So he tagged me and he says, I'll let my brother handle this one. That's what he did. He goes, hey, I threw you a bone so you can go ahead and make a video and answer that guy. So I made him a video. I answered it anyway, but I told Rico in text, and it's a group text. I don't mind. Even my dad knows, and I know, and we were all there. And I said, that doesn't make up for what you just did. I mean, and Rico went viral. Okay, he went viral with this video. He was shown and broadcast on multiple YouTubers and TikToks and Joe Budden podcast and all this other stuff. People were clipping his stuff, and he went from having 50,000 followers to 100,000 viral. And then he started making real money. He started making real money on TikTok, $7,000 a month. That wasn't enough, so we talked about YouTube because $7,000 is not enough for Rico apparently. And he's like, no, I'm gonna do YouTube. And that's when we had a falling out because I said, yeah, I'll help you out on YouTube. I taught him how to live stream. I told him how to download OBS, explained to him how to go live, everything. I walked him through it. And when I did that, I said, hey, I'll promote you. Like I tell my followers, because the followers support me, right? Like on my channel, like this Marantz Rantz, it has nothing to do about GameStop. It's not that. It's like people watch the show because I'm on it or whatever I'm doing. And I was like, I got a twin brother out here who's making content. You guys go give him a follow. You guys know I plugged him a couple times just because. And so when he got to 8,900 followers, I had 8,900 at the time. And he texts me and he says, hey, man, I think you need to do your show this way so that you can get them to pay you money for your stock tips every day. And I said, no way. I said, that's not what I do. That's not the show. I go, the show's education. And it's not about that. He says, nah, you're missing on the bag right now. I'm going to go get this bag. He's keep pushing out your loser stock to your cult. He said it that way. And I said, okay, bro, I'll do me. I'll do it my way. He goes, yeah, well, and then he started sending screenshots of him making $50,000 a month doing YouTube and the way he was doing it and Patreon and everything else. And you know, it messed with me in the month of October. I don't know if you guys know this. I didn't make too many videos, and I was talking to Almo a lot, and Almo was like, yo, man, F that. Don't even worry about that. You're doing your stuff. And yeah, it just messed with me because when your brother does it like that, and he's vindictive or he's manipulative and doesn't care, just the bag only, I was like, yo. And don't get me wrong, this product is great. Has a great show, makes good videos, and it's informative. The sports part of it, right, that he does. But the personal part is where I disconnect. It's like, I don't believe you. The man that you claim you are, I don't believe you. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, anybody could say anything about my past, and I could say anything about his past. Like, that's not who you are. Like, I know that's what you've been through, but you could be anybody tomorrow. Like, a decision you make could change exactly who you are. So if you make the right decision, great, and you keep going that way. But once you make a decision not for the better, then that tells me who you are to me. This is how I operate. And so I talked to my wife, and then I told my wife everything. My wife's like, oh, man, she's like, babe, why do you do it? And I was like, I do it because I enjoy it. She's like, exactly. She's like, who cares? I'm like, you're right. Like, the money doesn't faze me, right? Like, it's not that. And just so people are aware, I want people like YouTube, all that. I think on Sunday we made $7, $6.97 or $6.94, something like that. Like, my brother, like I told my dad, I was like, man, this guy's making $50,000. I'll never make that in my whole career, you know, on YouTube or whatever. And he's doing it a month. Like, he's got a $500,000 show. I was telling him, and it messed with me last year, like October, November. It really did, because when I talked to my son, my oldest, he's like, Dad, you know, you could make a show about anything. He's like, you pick anything, a topic that's really popular. He's like, man, you blow up because people just want to see you. And people want to hear your opinion, and you should really do what Rico's doing. And I was just like, nah, it's not me. It's not me. And I like my job, and I like my YouTube, and I like what I do. So I tell you this only because it was a struggle for me in October. And you guys might battle other people, other YouTubers, you know, all this misinformation, all that. I'm sitting here, I'm having internal struggles with my family because my brother decides to come out to LA, or here, I should say, where we live, and flaunt the money, right? Pick up my dad, take him for a trip, take him to Vegas, and they just blowing cash and everything I would never do. I would never do it. If I had excess $50,000 a month, what would I do? I'd go and buy another house or invest in securities that I respect and that I enjoy, and I would limit myself and I would protect myself. Living for the moment, that's just crazy. That's the shit you did when you were in your 20s. Now you do it in your 40s. That's just wild. So yeah, it was a real mind fuck, for lack of a better term. And but I'm happy. I got over it. I got over my hump. I got out of my mode, and I started working on connect the dots. And I got back on that, and I just started working on truth. And you know, I think during the same time frame, I had to fight against YouTube to release my channel. They were holding it hostage, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself and the way I want to navigate. So yeah, I just want to thank everyone for the support. It means a lot to me. Just watching the channel, just being a part of it, and being a part of the movement. And maybe one day GameStop will pay off, and maybe it won't on my end. And I mean that in a different way than you. I'm just telling you. The information's correct. The DD is correct. It's just how long are you willing to hang on? That's all it is. And to anyone that's been in business, you know, whether it be in housing, and if you got past the financial crisis, or if you were in retail and you got past the pandemic, or if you were in automobile and you got past the housing financial crisis when it was crashing there, or if you were in oil and there was the transition between to electric vehicles and you took a hit, and or if you were in liquor and the prohibition came, like at some point your grandparents or your great grandparents hit a wall. Some point everyone's gone through the hardest thing in their life, obstacles that you could never see. You know, being laid off, and my family, I remember my dad getting laid off in the 90s, and we couldn't afford to live in our home, and we had a for sale sign outside, and we made sure we had the inside of the house as messy as could be with 4 kids and whatever. We weren't trying to show the house. There were people walking through the house, and it was a 1,200 square foot home, HUD home, 4 bedrooms on a small lot, and to us it was everything. And I just remember, like, we've gone through all the hard stuff to be able to stand right here in front of you today. So I just stick with what's worked for me for my whole life, and what's worked is having great relationships, working hard, and waking up and doing it again. So that's why I'm live all the time. That's why I'm happy to be live with you guys. And you know, for those guys who cut corners and those guys who try to get an express lane to being rich, and it's all fleeting. It's all fleeting, because even if you made $50K and you spent $50K, you have zero. I'm still ahead. I'm still ahead every day. One day, one brick, one moment. That's all I need. So thank you guys again for everything. I'm going to go through this chat. I just get caught up in it, though, man, because I'm telling you guys, it really messes with me. Almo knows exactly what I'm talking about. There was countless nights where I was just like, yo, man, this is some bullshit. I even think I talked to Stacks about it, where stealing DD, passing it off as your own, really, really pisses me off, because I know how much work I do and how hard I study and dig. And they're like, well, you're so smart. What do you do? What makes you so? And I'm just like, I do everything you don't do. So it's just one of those things. But I've got to find a way not to have to fight with people about it. Just let my information sit, and time will tell if we're right. That's it. AMC was a learning lesson for me. Lost about $700. I was an idiot. $700 is nothing, bro. You'll make that back next year. And I'm talking about like at work. I only have 2 Christmas trees left. Man. Was gifted a membership. Good job. All you guys got a membership. Just pop in to say hi. We'll watch later, Marantz. Still traveling. My pronouns are buy and hold. I like that. I will say your recap of the balance sheet has always been amazing. I was all about MOAS. You've helped me see that this is really a value play. Old Biker, I appreciate that. I was never all about MOAS. I mean, fundamentally, I just liked the way the company was going. And I like Ryan. And it's intriguing. It's intriguing to know like what could happen, what could come our way. So I'll wait. I'll wait it all out. But yeah, the balance sheet is positive. I've always said it's positive. I've shown how it is positive, and people call me and tell me I don't understand, and you tell me it's all working out. The only joke was that out of 1 million sperm, you were the fastest swimmer. Oh, is that to somebody else? Yeah, I don't know who that was. To Jason, I don't know what he said. GME is a joke. Oh, that's what he said. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. Nah, AMC folks don't want Pulte. Yeah, I don't think they do either. Mick I don't think they do. Abe, thank you for the 5 free memberships for the channel, man. I appreciate you and all the support, brother. Shout out to Chad for getting a free membership. Johnston MC. Johnston MC's been cool, man. Johnston MC's been following on Twitter a lot and kicking it. How's GameStop doing? Oh, it's down. You're talking about the stock? I don't care about the stock, Jason. Go look at the balance sheet. And go look at the income statement and go look at the cash flow chart. And then we'll see how it's doing. It's doing amazing. Great to see you, Marantz. Happy New Year. Thank you so much, man. You the man. You the man. No one's selling and everyone's buying. Yeah, pretty much. Y'all believe holding works. No, I believe it works for me, Jason. I don't know if it works for you. Try and actually learn how to trade. Well, we're not traders. I think you're in the wrong channel. I'm an investor. I'm a decade-long investor, and I don't need to trade anything. Ruben, how you doing? Shout out to Hot this year, too, man. I hope we have a hot year because it's getting colder over here. You have no idea who is in this chat. Oh, to Jason? Yeah, I know. He has no idea. He says, try to learn how to trade. Hey, man, I didn't want to say anything. I'm good, man. This guy sure pumps GME. I wonder how much he's down. The real Jesus, not down. I just keep on buying. That's it. We're passive investing, Jason. Yeah, they don't understand it. That's how investing works. You buy and hold. Yep. GME, AMC, they're all the same trash. Those guys are trash. Absolutely. You'll figure it out. I remember Adam saying that his son told him about AMC and Reddit, Twitter apes. I wonder who his son is connected to. Well, his son works in private equity. And his son just got married. That's David. I did a whole post about this on Twitter about the marriage. He actually married another person in private equity. They're both private equity people. They work for the firms themselves. So, yeah, they got married. They had a big wedding. Adam was there. It looked like a festive event. Rubes, there we go. What's up to everybody? Yes, sir. Sticky stomach. Yeah, you guys had to be there. If you all believe in this dumb play, then you should be on the same team, GameStop and AMC, because both companies suck. Oh, Jason, it's okay, Jason. If you don't, you just say it. Is that it? Like you don't even do the homework on it? It's cool. One is infinitely better than the other. Man, there's so many of us now. I agree, Giga. Marantz would beat Pulte up if he said that to your wife. No, Stever, I wouldn't punch the man. He's younger than me. 1 and 2, he wouldn't say it to my wife. You see, I don't surround myself with people who need bodyguards and bulletproof vests to say what they want to say. I'm the alpha. Like you walk into a room and I'm in it, you're gonna know I'm in it. Because it's like they say, like have you guys ever seen like an aircraft carrier? All the planes come to it. That's what we are. That's how I carry myself. I'm like an aircraft carrier. I just walk through and the conversation comes to me and or whatever the direction it's on me. And I'm not saying that it needs to be or that's the only way I operate. It's just my wife will tell you it gravitates towards whatever we're doing. So my wife's awesome. I feel like she's the one here when we're in the house, but definitely out in public. Yeah, Bill Pulte would be behind me. It wouldn't be in front of me. Play it again, Marantz. There you go. Pulte speaks to women the same way the rest of the Bed Bath & Beyond cures do. Yeah, not bothered. It's just too bad. I didn't play it again. I don't have it on cue like that. But yeah, the clips are there if you guys don't know. Not bankrupt, but $5 billion in debt. Yep. Thomas said Bill Pulte is worth $3.2 billion. Oh my God. Yeah, he's not worth $3.2 billion. He has 3.2 million followers, but billion, no. Almo, $5 billion while actively losing money. Might as well be bankrupt. Yes, AMC is cash flow positive. Stop the nonsense out here, DRS. I can't. That was just too funny for me. They're positive. That's too much. You guys are funny. Yes, they are positive. They sold up 50% of their company, and they're going to dilute even more. But yeah, Bill Pulte grew up with any friends. Now he's trying to buy them. Yeah, he didn't grow up with any friends, exactly. Because I can't says, hey, private equity investors, your T-bills and bonds will not help you with the Wolf's office next door. And good luck at the bank sharing this time of the year. Yeah, January 15th always has been. You know, they tell me that the cutoff or the deadline for AMC, or for Bed Bath & Beyond, I'm sorry, is January 18th. There's supposed to be some big announcement. I'll wait. There's 5 more free memberships for the channel, guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting. Abe, I can never thank you enough, man. I try every day, but thank you guys so much. These ads are ruining my chub. I've never taken Viagra before a live stream again. Thank you, sir. The video is paid by Citadel. This video is paid for by Citadel, I guess. It's paid by yeah, there you go. Abe, do you need a second opinion to verify your position? Yo, Hulk Hogan, I don't know about you guys right now. Yo, Hedgies, you shorts, you will make you guys into the next Silicon Valley Bank. Yeah, they will. They're going to go backwards, guys. Everyone's going to go backwards. I've been just watching it the way it's been playing out for us for a long time. If someone is short GameStop, we're about to find out who. Once GameStop becomes fundamentally sound and we go a couple of years of profits, we'll see exactly how this all works out. I don't mind. Nick M is actually at work, reporting for duty. Thank you so much, Nick M. Thank you. Hit that like button, folks. Thanks. Full year profitability already priced in for quarter 4. Yeah, Nick M, the point is you said that they would never have profit. You said it would never be profitable. Now it is. So I don't understand. Are you going to move the field goal post yourself? Bill plot. GameStop's aim is $10. I've seen 6. So for them to say 10 and 11, well, we're up now. We're up $4. Means we're up 40% from the predictions. Yeah, if it gets to $10, it's going to be a problem for a lot of people. My coworker asked me today when I would sell, and I said, I'm not even on the horizon. Correct. I've been averaging up for the past few months now. Not a care in the world. Heard that, Michael. Nobody shops there. We went well over a G last month. Yeah, you spent over a G. I hear you on that one. We spent over $500. I just tell you the truth. We spent over $500 last month. Don't forget that this month right now is still Q4. So you can still shop at GameStop if you want to support it and go that route. I'm running behind, but Billions is a great show to understand what hedgies will do to control narratives and take down companies. A show based on reality. Yes, Jerry Diamond, it is based on reality. I read all about it, and it's a great show. Yes, I mean, I can't stop watching. Nobody has shopped at GameStop in 3 years now. We appreciate you, Marantz. Thank you, GTI. Thank you. Yep, John, get a bagel. That vid the other day was gross. Oh, my God. I didn't watch it. According to Marantz, GameStop hasn't made a wrong decision since Cohen took over. That's not true. We've talked about the FTX partnership. We've talked about numerous other things that happened. Not to say they haven't made a wrong decision, but what they haven't done, you'll never know. The things they don't do is what tells you about this company, everything you need to know. And if you don't understand that, you got to watch more videos of mine. So, call you one name. There you go. Yep. Nope, they're perfect, which is why the stock is down 75% since Cohen took owner. Yeah, I mean, that's not true either. Cohen's been with them since 2019, 2020. So what exactly are you talking about? He wrote a letter back then. He bought in, and the stock was at $5 a share, pre-split. So, yeah, I think you're wrong there. I know you're wrong. They're only up 10x. From when he bought in. So, yeah, I don't think it's down. But there you go. You talk like a juvenile liberal. Yes, he does. It's not bearish news. It's the lack of positive news. Oh, there we go. Seriously, what bearish news on the company or balance sheet was justified for this price point? Yeah, nothing. It just moves. I mean, it just moves, man. It'll go from 18 to 16 in one day, and it doesn't matter. So you don't think that becoming efficient operators is positive? No, not these guys. You'll be very happy when you get a better discount. Happy New Year's, investors. It's your boy, Willie. There you go. At single digits because it's coming. Thanks for the single digits, so I can't wait till it happens. Doing what they have done to become profitable isn't difficult, which is why it's still heavily shorted. Short see the writing on the wall. Now, hopium YouTubers like Marantz will change that. Yeah, I mean, I guess I see the writing on the wall. Become more profitable and to have better margins. I mean, when you're operating at 26% margin, the gross profit margin increases by 500 basis points. Yeah, it's not very difficult. It's not very hard at all. I mean, to take it on face value, right? To go ahead and work for free, work for zero pay, get rid of the CFOs, get rid of all the individuals inside that board of directors that have ties to private equity, that's all easy, right? Everybody does it. Everybody transitions, pivots, flips from a point of losing money to now making money. It's so easy, anybody could do it. Anybody but who? Because the last I checked, there's only one Ryan Cohen. There's only one man that actually put his money where his mouth is, his time and his energy and his passion. So what exactly are you talking about? Don't get me started with your bullshit. The narrative that, oh, this is so easy and anybody could do it. You try doing the unpopular thing. You try doing it when you don't have the movement and the support of the investors and the people. You could never do it. You're not inspiring Nick M. or anyone that you know. I saw George Sherman get hired in from Advanced Auto Parts, from the Verizon wireless kiosk sales company too, from Home Depot, from Best Buy. All brick and mortar, all, hey, guess what? Boots on the ground. We're going to expand. We're going to get better. This is how we're going to do it. You thought that business model was going to work? Try coming into a company where no one wants you. And then they do this. All right, it's yours. And Jim Bell and the rest of the crew, everyone gets to leave with a golden parachute. And Ryan says, I'll take the losses. I'll take the losses for the next 2 years. It's okay. We're going to lose. We'll lose together. But when we win, you don't even know the business, young man. I'm confident, Nick M., that you don't know retail and you don't understand it. I'm very confident on that. And you refuse to come onto the channel and put your name and your picture and your face out here. I'm not giving you any words. I already told you. No, I didn't ask my dad to DJ. Why? So my dad could say no? Ravenstown. You can't delete super chats, brother. So please don't delete the super chats. Somebody tell Ravens. Unless he said something crazy. No, Ravens. Yeah. Oh, there you go. They told you. Yeah, don't do that, please. Yeah, I'm with you, brother. Hey, Raven's out here doing the right thing. He hasn't been here in a while. Marantz is getting his info from Boss Blunts. The funny part is that CSI actually had more brain cells integrity than any of them. Yes, he did. He actually came in here and said I was right. Get your info from Marantz, you said. You said. Yeah. You just admitted that I said thanks. You are not smart, Mod, are you? I don't know what you said, so there you go. Don't forget to like, sub, and share. Thanks, you, Nick. Yeah. Protect the trade. Rough is more. Thank you. Billions is really good, especially the first couple of series. Must watch it again and been able, yeah. Is Margin Call, is that your favorite film, Margin Call? It's pretty good. Thanks whoever gifted me the membership. Appreciate it. Yeah, Margin Call is pretty good. We watched it. There we go. Always going to be gross. Yeah, we know. Still Zan, baby. Yeah. Integrity level 3 out of 100. You guys are funny, man. 5 minutes of fame. It might be more than that, but yeah, I heard that's what they're going for. Won't have to look back on what we say and truth is apparent. Yep. That mug video. Oh, yeah, we can watch that. There we go. Marantz, thank you. We love Marantz. Thanks. Yeah, me too. Love starting in the new year, buying in at a discount, add a couple more. Sharon is right. Yeah, I'm just reading the chat really quick, guys. I'm going to get out of here because I got to get to work, and I got to stop at my dad's house before I go. So, Adam Aaron's son is pregnant. That's not possible. I got you. I don't give a F about Moass once Marantz started his channel. Thank you, sir. I need bodyguards and bulletproof vests, but I don't have them. There we go. Well, I got them, man. I got my own stuff going on. I don't need a second chance vest. To 50K, $15 at a time. Heard that, Abe. I heard that. I noticed that GameStop doesn't have a short button on Webull, but AMC does. Such a shame that the management at AMC sucks. Yep. Sucks you didn't see it sooner, Robert. Yeah, all of them. Nick M. Heard Adam Aaron say, suck on that, and Nick went to work. Sounds like, oh my God, you guys, I can't. All right. I'm not getting involved with this nonsense. I'm just going to tell you, thank you so much for all the support. Thank you guys for everything we do. I'm going to be live tomorrow. I'll be live the next day. We're going to hang out, have a good time, and we'll talk stock. I think tomorrow it's going to be a little bit later because I have to handle something at the courthouse. Got to go see somebody at the courthouse. But other than that, not really, guys. I have a ticket, and you have to go down there and pay it in person. And that I'm making payments on the ticket, by the way. And I could just pay the whole damn thing. It's $50. What are we gonna do? Here you go. Here's $50. I'll go buy more shares, whatever I'm doing. But hey, I appreciate everybody. I love everyone. It's a new year. Hope you guys like hanging out with me. Hope we can do the show more often. For the 500 plus people that showed up today, I really appreciate you. I'm sure it'll be a couple thousand by the time we go to bed. only because most of the people who watch this channel are asleep or working. And that's just what GameStop investors do. They work. So appreciate you guys for everything. GameStop, can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. And yes, Sharon, you're welcome. I hope your day goes better. I gave you guys about 2 hours of a live stream. That's the best I can do right now. Because believe it or not, I got to get ready for work. I'm going to take a shower, get ready for work, do my thing. And that's how we do it. So thanks again, guys. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. See you around, millionaires. Peace.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz. No advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow. That knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence. Know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all. The wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, a superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz Rantz.